Hello.
Hello.
Today I'm going to talk about TOEIC speaking. Maybe it's a very famous word for especially Korean and Japanese. Have you ever studied TOEIC speaking? Anyone? No? Nothing? Or okay, not speaking. How about TOEIC? Just the TOEIC, reading and listening. Especially I think Japanese and Korean, they really focus on TOEIC exam because lots of company they need a TOEIC score. They want person who are good at English, and they think that TOEIC is the most objective exam to evaluate the applicants. But nowadays they don't believe not only TOEIC score nowadays because they think that studying TOEIC is not for English, just for TOEIC. So sometimes we need to take another exam like TOEIC speaking or OPIC, TOEFL test. Lots of English exam exists. But today I'm gonna talk about the TOEIC speaking. I studied this subject for a few months. So I analyzed that style. So I hope you know that styles of TOEIC speaking, and I hope you are interested in that subject. So I'm gonna talk first. I will tell you what is TOEIC speaking exactly, and the second is analyzing. There are 6 parts: reading, picture description, simple questions, table, telephone, deep question, and the whole time is almost 20 minutes. It's very short. It's very short exam. And third is my conclusion, and I will tell you some of my experiences. So, what is TOEIC speaking? Of course, speaking test. You don't need to bring any notes, any pencil. When I entered that class, I brought a pen, but the supervised administrator, they collected the pen. They thought that it's a kind of cheating. So you don't need, if you want to join that test, but you don't need to bring anything except your identification. Hey. And the most concept is for business knowledge. If you have to take this test, you should know some technical vocabulary, business language like line of credit. Some words must be needed to speak to your teacher. And third is, of course, give your own ideas. It's not only objective, and sometimes you need to say your own idea. But this exam is actually not easy because everyone gets nervous when they are testing, and of course, if you study but sometimes you can't hear or you can't understand what the CD how can I say it?
Recording?
Yeah, recording are speaking. So sometimes you feel like your mental is getting broken. Yeah. Next. So I want to analyze the 6 parts. I told you already. First is reading. This is a kind of example, and in real exam, the length of the reading part is almost there. And read a paragraph in 45 seconds. But it's okay, you can finish within like 30 seconds or 20 seconds if you can speak fluently, and the preparation time is also 45 seconds. So it means you don't need to say fast as you see, you have a preparation time, and you don't need to say nothing for 45 seconds. And maybe you will receive a headphone, and maybe you will feel a special electric sound. Then that means your preparation time is over. And then instead of 45 seconds, you must just read. You don't need to translate into your language. You don't need to know the hard vocabulary. But main point is fluency, how fluent you are. So vocabulary is very difficult to speak or very hard to blend it. They want to know the speak clearly. But usually people think that first is the easiest. Then next is a picture description. Yeah? You know, what do you think about this picture? What's the main point?
Graduation classmates.
Yeah, the main point is people, right?
Yeah.
How about left picture?
Lake?
Sometimes some pictures are very weird.
Lake?
Yeah, lake. So main point is view, background. So you should notice that. Also, this second part, preparation time is 45 seconds, and the speaking time is 45 seconds. So main point, important thing is find the main parts. What is remarkable? What is important? What is the thing that you can see easily? And I remember that if possible, you should avoid your own idea. It's very dangerous. Don't make your own story. You just evaluate only this picture. You should gather the data from only this picture, not your imagination. That's what I hate it. Okay, third is simple questions. Like you can see lots of simple questions. I'm going to explain the reason why you prefer to use online shopping, blah blah. And there are 3 questions. But you should be careful because preparation time, there's no preparation time. You should say just spontaneously, and you can't hear once again. Once, then it's over. So if you misunderstand, you have no chance to hear again. So sometimes some people they are not sure. They just make their sentence with their imaginary. And the speaking time is it's not only 1 question. First question you should speak for 15 seconds, and the second is also 15, and the third is 30. If you say, for example, like the first sentence, but I finished 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, I finished 20 seconds. It's minus points. Yeah, crazy. So the important thing is a good listener, and you should say add lots. I recommend you should say the sentence with various expression, adverb. Or I run, or if I say I run, but I say you can say I run fast as I can, like that. Next is a table. Can you see the table? Yeah, there are lots of that information. Table is very good. Good function to save your informations, like time or day. This is activity. Sometimes it's a person. There are lots of situations, and this is a preparation time is 30 seconds. You should analyze the table. What kind of event which are important. Speaking time is also 15, 30. Also three questions. For example, okay, I will tell 1 example. Like in embassy, like the first example is like that. Oh, I want to join embassy class. Or what time I want to join like Ryan's class. What time can be available? And you should read the title. Oh, Ryan class, like that. So you should answer properly. So the important thing is to notice information from the table. Some words are very difficult, but you don't need to translate into your language too much. So but this advantage is you can read, because the data exists. And fifth, in my experience, I think the number 5, this is the hardest for me when I studied. This is a telephone. This preparation time is 30 seconds. Speaking time is for 1 minute. It is the longest. And the important thing is good listener. And you should say with telephone expression. For example, I'm Danny, it's wrong. For example, hello, this is Danny, returning from your call. Like, please feel free to call me whenever you want. Like, pretend, you must be pretend to be a officer. So maybe someone will call you. There are 4 patterns. First, introducing. Hey, this is a blah blah blah. And second, I want to ask you, or I have a meeting. I'm meeting with some government mayors, or I have a guest on this third or Saturday. This is the second. And the important thing is the third. He or she always said, but, or however, there's a problem. Guest will be double and before. And the fourth is, what should I do? Tell me the advice, like that. So this is very, yeah. If you misunderstand, yeah, you can't. Sometimes you can't say nothing. You can be speechless. So it's very important to listen carefully.
Are you having a conversation with a recording? Like the recording is...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, it is, and yeah, and you also, I told you already, you should obey the telephone communicating rule. This is also kind of estimating rule. And last, finally, okay, big question. This question, in university, professors give students projects which are for individual or sometimes groups. It's a real question that I have experienced. I said, in my case, I prefer the individual. So this kind of question, preparation time 15 seconds, and speaking time is for 1 minute. And the important thing is, this is really important. Show your opinion logically. Like in my friend, he took TOEIC speaking test many times, and sometimes he received a very embarrassing question like, do you like cats or dogs? Which do you prefer? Please say logically which do you prefer, cat or dog? So he said, I like a dog because there are 3 reasons, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's weird.
3-point presentation.
In 1 minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute. So it's up to you how to make it logically. So sometimes some questions are very difficult. Even though language is Korean or Japanese, it's very embarrassing questions. And if you finished like 40 seconds or 2 minutes, it's also minus point. So like 50 seconds or 1 minute or 1 minute to 5 seconds, but it's okay. So I would like to say, hey, come on, conclusion. So if it is necessary for you, yeah, you should know the pattern. Study previous examples. There are lots of data because this exam have taken place for a long time. So some students, they already have taken this exam many times. So there are lots of good examples. I said, or there are lots of good books for just introducing examples. And I told you 6 points, right? 6 patterns. First is reading, and second is, what was this? Second, picture description. And third is simple questions, 3 simple questions. Fourth is table, and fifth is telephone, and the sixth is deep question. And yeah, please be confident. If you are nervous, keep going is better than being speechless. Some people, they have a mistake. Sometimes they can't hear, they couldn't understand. So, for example, like part 3, they they didn't say nothing. Nothing. It means they will get score all 0. Part 1, part 2, part 3, whole score is 0. So if you can't think anything, just you must say you can read just a question, just a mimic. It's better than being speechless. And I want to say one more. And the evaluating there are 5 evaluating levels. 1 is the lowest, 8 is the highest. So 8 means very fluent speaker, and 1 is very terrible in language skill. And I took this test a few years ago. Can you guess my level?
Few years ago.
Yeah, my level was 3.
Oh.
Yeah, highest is 8. And in Korea, in our country, people think that if possible, they think that we should achieve at least level 5 or 6. This is good for it's a kind of insurance for getting a job. So I hope if you need to study TOEIC speaking, you should analyze that 6 parts, and I think it's a very good idea recording your voice. After finishing this exam, you can hear what you answered. This program recorded automatically. So we feel that it's like goosebumps like that. So that's that. I prepared for presentation. Thank you.